Hello and welcome back to the Tyrannian Stories channel. Today I wanted to share with you guys my updated reading journal. I made a video earlier this month or last month about making my reading journal and what pages I had in it. So not a lot has changed. The index is still the same. I haven't decided what I want to do with this quote yet, but I'm sure I'll figure it out soon. In here I do have some of the books I've bought or received this year. So that's cool. I haven't read any of these books or listened to any yet. I probably should. And the unread bookshelf still stays the same. I'm reading a couple of books on there though. I'm reading Midnight Sun and a couple other books. So hopefully those will get highlighted eventually. And then I have to fill out the manga shelf yet. And then my book covers and star ratings for 2023. I have read 16 books so far as of the end of June. The goal is to get to here. And I left plenty of room for more because, well, that's what... I'm sure I'll read more than that if I count all the like manga and comics I read all the time. So we'll see about that. See if I can fill this out a little more. And then I haven't made my genres red. Like I haven't put in the categories of what, or I haven't put in the books into their categories yet. I haven't picked a monthly favorite for June yet. I don't know if Beast Boy or Beast Boy Loves Raven. I don't know which one's better, so I'll put that there. And then I'll be putting the book covers in soon as well. And then here I have the most anticipated releases. All the blue ones are the ones that came out in 2023. Every other book came out before that. And then I just did my series tracker the other day. These are all the different series that I'm reading right now, and then I'll just keep adding to it here. I'm reading the Twilight series, Maze Runner, the Teen Titans graphic novel series, which I'm probably going to leave like that. I'm not going to put anything under it because I don't know how long it's going to be. Can't get my hands on Robin yet. I'm trying to find that one somewhere, but I haven't yet. And then I'm reading Vampire Academy, Harry Potter, Hades of Persephone, and the Hades Saga, which these two go together. Some of these series I've read before, and I'm just rereading. Some of them are just some of my favorite series, like Harry Potter. Love it. Yeah. And then some of these are new ones to me. And I'll probably keep adding to it. And then here we have my books to buy. I didn't want to write out each book individually for series. So I put the Twilight series, Harry Potter, Vampire Academy. I have the first Twilight book and Midnight Sun. So I just need the other 3 books. And then we get into my like actual spreads here for the month. So this one's for March. All of these books are from January to March. I think I only read 2 books in March. So these 2 are in January. Wait. That one's in January. This one's in February. Okay, so these 2 are in March. And then the next 2 should be as well. Yeah. And I have a couple more. Oh, I have one more. Okay. And then, so the way I do it is the book cover is going to go here. And then the page count when I start it, when I finished it, and my star rating. And then just kind of what the book is about. And then my thoughts about the book as well go in each of these. Some of them have a lot on them. Some of them don't. Because I shouldn't have as much to say about them. But I like the setup. I like the way that looks. So then we move into April, and I read 4 graphic novels. Lore Olympus 1 and 2 were pretty good. I also changed the pen I was using because this one felt just too thin, so I started using I think this is a 0.7. And then we continue on like that. So this one, I didn't end up reading the whole thing, so that's why there's so little here. I might put some stickers or something down there, I don't know. But yeah, so that's April. And then in May, we have 3 books. So I wrote about the first one here, and I have to write about these other 2 still. But they were pretty good. There was Vampire Academy series, the 2nd and 3rd book. And then June, I have the 2 there. Beast Boy and Beast Boy Loves Raven. I still have to, like I said, put the reviews on those. So I have 4 that I need to catch up on that I read recently. So yeah, that's those. And then July, I have Made, but I haven't put anything in here yet because we're not in July yet. Technically, it is the last day of June today. And so for the front of my, or the first page for my monthly setups, I put the month, I put a little calendar, and then I put the books I read here with the book title and the page count. And then I put my days read here, which I miscounted again, and I had to put 29 and 30 on the same one, which is fine. It still looks really nice. And then I'll have reviews that look like this. And I've been trying to use a different color every month. So the first one I used purple, then pink, and then green, blue, and now we have like a salmon orange color. I like the way it's going so far. And then in the back of the book here, I finally made it look a little nicer. So I had this originally to keep track of my stats and stuff, but then I flipped over the page and made it look nicer. So I have enough on these 2 pages for 2023 and 2024. So each of these little boxes is 1 book, and I don't assume I'll read more than 12 books in a month, so that was the highest I put. And then I have each month here, and then the colors I'm using for that month, and then I have the goal down here of how many books I'm trying to, like the ongoing goal, so 4, and then 4 more is 8, 12, 16, all the way up to 48 for the year. And then the actual running total for me, which is 16 books as of the end of June, which would have been March or April, but I'm sure I'll catch up at some point. But I do love the way this page looks. And then down below that, I have a place for the total amount of books I read, the total amount of pages I read, how many out of my goal I read. So total books goes down here into the goal. And then the longest book I read and the shortest book I read. And it'll be really exciting to see those stats over the years. And then if I do end up keeping this journal past 2023 and 2024, because I don't know how much, because there's a lot of pages in here. So depending on how many books I read, I might keep this for more than 2 years. And if I do, I'll do the same thing on the back like this. I'll make this spread again back here for whatever consecutive years I need. But I do like the way that these turned out, and I'm really excited to add the book covers at some point, because there is, so these ones with the titles on them, there's going to be book covers there eventually, and I think it's going to look really pretty. It'll look like its own like little library, and I think it'll look really cool. And then the monthly favorites will be the same as well. I'll put an actual cover there in the middle of each day or each month, and I think it'll look really nice. So that is my updated reading journal for 2023 so far. March to June, or I guess January to June, but I only started like making spreads in March. Let me know down in the comments what your reading habits are like, what some of your favorite books are, what spreads you use, how do you keep track of your reading, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!